Sardis Lake, home of Billy Ray's Beauty Salon and batting cages. It's the half-hour power hour with musical guests Cameron and Clay, appearances from movie star lookalikes, and special message from the human Twinkie, and featuring the comic stylings of Jack Robert. And now, the desk clerk in RDR's massive library of random audio recordings, it's your host, William Walson.
Thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. Welcome to episode 4 of the Half-Hour Power Hour TV. Now tonight, I'm going to start us off with some really good news. Brooks Rawson has offered to pay for an entire boys' quad cabin. So, yeah, that's all I like to hear. Get some noise going for Brooks. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Turns out he did not offer to pay for an entire quad cabin. He is going to pay for a new cooler for the watering hole. So, keep up the good work, Brooks. Now, as most of y'all know, Jerry Moore retired this past summer, and since he retired, he is now the Sardis Lake spokesperson. And as the spokesperson, he is now going to greet all the kids coming to camp this summer, representing the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and representing the Lollipop Guild, he welcomes you to Sardis Lake Christian Camp. And in other news, there's been a boy reported missing at Sardis Lake. He was last seen asking Millie and Sophie to the point. Now, we do not have a lead suspect, but his initials are Marlon Williams. Now, we do have some bad news to report for this week. Todd Sanderson, he said, and I quote, that this quarantine has got the best of me, so he is now deciding to grow out a mullet. That's tough right there. Thoughts and prayers go out to the Sanderson family as they're going through this tough time. Now, unlike that rash you get from walking to the point, I'm going to head out. This has been Will Rawson, your host of the Half-Hour Power Hour TV.
I'm really glad we're having the sleepover. Is there anything that you wanted to, tell me or that we could talk about?
No, well, my dad did tell me the other day that, you know how Cabin 6 Boys wins that video competition every year?
It's so annoying.
So annoying. Well, my dad said that they actually pay the so-called judges, and that's how they win every year.
That's not fair.
No, it's really not.
I don't even understand why they would do that. That's so not fair to the other contestants.
Nope. Well, I think they're paying their counselor, which is Cliff, every year. It's just not fair. That's why we get second place every year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
But
oh my goodness.
You didn't hear that from... Hold on, Maddie's calling me. Hello? Oh my goodness. You did not just say that. Oh my word. Thanks for telling me. All right, bye. You will not believe what Maddie just said.
What did she just say?
She said that Will Garrett and Todd were FaceTiming, and Will Garrett actually made eye contact with Todd. That has never happened before.
That has never happened before.
Blew
oh my goodness,
my mind.
that's
but
awesome.
You didn't hear that from me, so.
Well, I heard that Zaylee actually learned a new silly song, so we're gonna get to sing a different song other than the 4 that we, sing all the time. So I'm kind of excited to learn a new silly song, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah. Oh, and the other day, you know how Will Rawson is always saying, "Oh, I'm so much better than Cash at golf."
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently, Cash won this whole championship thing, and Will Rawson didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Cash put him in his place. But you didn't hear that from me. Will Rawson is still the best.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, he keeps talking about it. Whatever. Oh, and I also heard that the reason that Cabin 2 girls were having trouble finding point dates this past year was because their shower broke and they didn't shower all week. That's disgusting. But you didn't hear that from me. Yeah.
I won't tell anyone.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness. You know how Midnight is calling everyone his cousin?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
everyone.
Yes.
He sees this random person, he calls them their cousin. Well, apparently, none of them are related to him.
But he says all of them are his cousins.
Yes, he's just fooling all of us, but you didn't hear that from me.
Okay.
Midnight would kill me if I told anyone.
Yeah. Oh, and I walked into the kitchen the other day, and I saw what goes into the eggs, and it was pretty disgusting, and it was. But you didn't hear that from me. You did. Ugh, it was so disgusting.
So glad I don't eat them ever.
I don't ever eat them either. Oh, and like the same thing went into their chili. That's why I don't eat their chili. It's
Nasty.
but you know.
Oh my goodness. And you know, there was a video that they played for us, and you know, the boys were sneezing on people.
Oh, that was
oh
gross.
My goodness. Well, Lee Anthony, apparently the sneeze he did on Billy Ray was a real sneeze. It wasn't actually the water. Ugh.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Let's hope Billy Ray doesn't find out, but you didn't hear that from me.
Okay.
But gossiping is really not good, so we need to quit doing that.
Yeah.
What do you call a cow that can't produce milk? A milk dud.
Every inch of me is trembling, but not from the cold. Something is familiar, like a dream I can reach, but not quite hold. I can sense you there, like a friend I've always known. I'm arriving, and it feels like I am home. I have always been a fortress, cold secrets deep inside. You have secrets too, but you don't have to hide. Show yourself, I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself, it's your turn. Are you the one I've been looking for all of my life? Show yourself, I'm ready to learn.
Hey guys, Greg Ledbetter here to give you an update on coronavirus day 1127. I'm here in my closet because, well, that's the only way to stay away from the Rona. Got my wonderful Rona outfit sponsored by Twinkies. Thank you, Twinkies, for that. It's a well-known fact that Twinkies keep away the coronavirus. Things are starting to get real crazy. Huh! What was that? Oh, that wasn't anything. Huh! Stop talking to me! I don't know what that was. Things are starting to get real crazy around here. I know I'm on day number 7 without any toilet paper. That's all right. I've just been using some wonderful pictures that I have around my house that really don't mean anything to me anymore. I think this is going to be my next one. Yeah, that stuff works real good. Real good. You know what else? I think my neighbors have the coronavirus. I think they're turning into zombies. I knew it. I knew this virus would be the start of the zombie apocalypse. Run, hide, do all you can because here they come. I need to go. Here they come.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you, but hello, 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 hello from the other side, hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times, 1,000 times. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Hey, because I'm happy like a room, there's no roof. What? I'm so happy, there's a room, there's no roof though. What? Who? How? Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. No, I can't stop it. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. No, can't stop what? The feeling? That's what I can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop the feeling!
Hi, everybody. Hi. Good to see you guys. Man, you guys are loud tonight. Thank you. No, thank you. Man, you guys are loud tonight, and, well, hi. Hey, whoa,
Okay.
what happened?
I got lost.
You got lost.
Yeah. You got lost.
How?
Too many doors.
We're upstairs. Welcome to this episode of SLCC 4 News. I am Read Your Bible. This is Gray without CC.
And on this week's show,
Will Rawson misses a shot. Badly. Mr. Greg Ledbetter says the number 1,127.
1,127. I'm here in my...
And Read Your Bible doesn't know what day it is.
On Wednesday. Thursday?
now all that to come, and stay tuned to the end of our segment for that last bit. We'll explain a little bit about it, but first, the news.
All right. Well, for our first story today, we have anonymous sources who claim that they have heard younger campers complaining about the cabins being too cold at camp.
I believe the only punishment for these complaints is for them to spend a night in the sweat box.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who's been going to camp long enough knows that that'll keep them quiet. Right there.
Y'all remember that? That's,
one night in the sweat
that'll they will never complain again.
Never.
For our next story, a little bit of an investigative piece. Is the gazebo getting smaller? Our sources say yes. Drew, what do you think?
See, as a slower moving individual, okay, by Thursday night, I've got a heat rash between my thighs. I'm not moving very quickly to get to the gazebo. I've had to sit in the floor, the last few nights, and, I'm getting older. 20 years old, two decades old.
20 years old.
20 years old, 2 decades old. My knees aren't working like they used to. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get up. You know, it's rough stuff, man.
It's
Rough
very,
stuff.
very, very tough. For our next story, SLCC was in the process of developing specialized gloves to combat scraping knuckles in the Gaga.
You know, it's a shame that we're not going to have those. I still have scars on my knuckles from Gaga Ball from before they put the floor in when it was just gravel.
Yeah.
You know, rough stuff. Those gloves would come in handy.
And so, however, due to COVID-19 and the need for those gloves, they won't be available.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a real shame. I mean, me and you both, we have scars from this.
Yeah, that's rough. I have a piece of camp has taken a piece of me with it, and I've taken a piece of camp with me.
It's an even trade.
It's an even trade. Yeah.
For our last story, we decided to do something different here. We decided that we wanted to incorporate something different into our programming. So we decided to create a celebrity lookalike segment. And Jer, who's our celebrity lookalike for this week?
This week's celebrity lookalike is Carter Massey. He is the spitting image of Napoleon Dynamite, as you'll see in this picture here.
Here's Carter, and I think it's gonna fade. There's the real Napoleon Dynamite.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
crazy.
that looks just like him.
But our own Read Your Bible is giving him a little competition in the dancing section.
As you'll notice, there is no music in the background.
See, I think he's got you though. The wave goes up. You were more sideways. It was a good effort.
It was a good effort. I tried my best.
You did good, but you know, the wave. I got to give it to Carter.
Well, that's about all the time we have for today. Be on the lookout Thursday on our YouTube channel Thursday for a special episode of HHPH-TV.
That's right. We're going to start trying to put out some things on Thursdays, a little something else to watch. These new Disney brackets that Luke mentioned in last week's episode. It's going to be fun. I know they've had a lot of fun doing it. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
MySpace?
Well, we had a MySpace, but nobody ever visited it. I think it's because MySpace is older than I am. So that's probably why. But that's all the time we have for today. That's it for the news.
We're done. We did the news.
We're done with the news.